Is it good?
Sound great. Yeah.
Yeah, using the other mic here. You know that
The fancy mic or the lapel one?
Nah, it's not the lapel one. It's just a condenser mic. It's the one that, you know, people normally use for singing and all that.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not a. It's like a semi-professional mic.
Nice.
Because the professional one's really, really, really expensive. But this one here is it's good.
Good.
All right, we are live. We are live now. Let's just wait a little bit for some people to join. We have already 3 people there.
Awesome.
We have a chat here too. I'm gonna be following the chat. So if you guys have any question, if you want to create sentences too, just feel free to do so. You got the document there, Julia? You got the document, Julia?
Yep, I do.
Okay, just first to, you know, we follow that order there because I changed a little bit because I have like your list and my list, so I mix it up a little bit.
Awesome. Looks great.
Nice. Let me see here. I'm just testing the chat.
Sure.
There's some delay. You can see the chat there too now.
On Google, no. Can I wait? Let me see. Is it under the Q&A button? Should I click that?
Not actually. It's not here on Hangout. It's there on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Let me
see if I can
open up.
make that pop up.
Give me 1 second. My cat is being really obnoxious. Hold on. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
That's why I don't like cats. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm not. I don't like them. Hello, guys. How you doing? How you doing tonight? We are here, Julia and I, and we are going to cover 20 phrasal verbs. I don't know. We have 20, but if we are going to be able to cover all the 20, I don't know, right?
We'll see. I'd be impressed if we do.
Yes, that would be just like, I don't know. Would be like breaking some kind of record or something.
I agree, especially for us. We're very slow to get through topics. We like to chat.
Yes. Guys, if you can hear us, please write something here in the chat. Obviously, we have this delay, but I chose an option there. There is an option here on YouTube to lower the delay. So it should be almost instantaneous. It should be, right? But we don't know. All right. We have now 6 people watching, so that's cool. We're gonna have more later today, and a lot will watch the recording, I hope. Right? I had a student there. Well, it's not a student, okay? A subscriber complaining that we hear because he saw this video, the last video that we made, right? And then he was complaining it was all in English.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't speak much Portuguese. Actually, any Portuguese.
Yeah, no, but this here is not meant to be in Portuguese, you know, not at all. That's why I decided to change. Yeah, that's why I decided to change the title there, because now we have pre-intermediate and above, right? Because before I wrote there it's for all levels, but I was lying, okay? Because it's anybody can watch, but you know, since it is all in English, it's going to be hard for some people just to follow. Sure. All right, let's go. So the first one here. The first one on our beautiful list is the turn up. Although we have more meanings there, more definitions. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. You guys who are following these here, down here in the description, we have a link with the list of phrasal verbs. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will see the complete list too, okay? So you have a list to download with the definitions and examples. And down here, you have the list, okay? So you can follow us here. So the first phrasal verb is turn up, turn up. So it's down here on the list in the description. Let's go turn up. So I got one definition here, but I believe I have many more, right?
Of course.
I don't know if that's the one you thought of, when you came up with this word.
Yeah, there's many. I think, the simplest definition, turn up, to turn up the volume, right? To make something louder. But that's not used that often unless we're listening to music or watching TV. So I like the definition you have here, to arrive unexpectedly or after you have been waiting for a long time. Right. So sometimes we make plans with our friends at 2 p.m., but they don't turn up until 2:30. I hate that.
Yes, yes. And you can use that to talk about a bus too, right? Because
Yeah.
I believe that means also to arrive. So talking about a bus that turns up, let's say on time, or maybe not on time.
Usually not on time here in the
Yeah.
US. I don't know. How about in Brazil?
Well, here I believe it is the same thing.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I don't take the bus much, Dan.
Yeah, fair
Thank
enough.
God, but I did in the past. But things have changed a lot here, at least here in my state, because of the Olympics and the World Cup too. So transportation, the public transportation got a lot better. It doesn't mean it is good, but it got a lot better. It was like from 0 to 1.5. So, but 1.5 is still better than 0, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
So we have the first one here is turn up, to arrive. And what is the other thing you said? Okay, turn up a volume. Yeah, this is probably the one that we are most accustomed to here. We Brazilians, turn the volume up, and then the opposite would be turn it down. But we are not so accustomed to the other meaning. Can you think of any other meaning of turn up?
No, I keep thinking of that. Is that Little John song? But that's turn. Is that turn down?
I don't know. What is the name of that? Little John?
Little John. No, it's turn up, right? Turn up for what? You know that song?
Oh, turn up for what? Dun, dun, dun,
Is it
dun,
down
dun,
or up?
dun,
Oh,
dun. I think it is.
oh, it's down. It's turned down.
I don't know. Turn down for what? Turn up for what?
Turn down.
I don't. Honestly, I don't know. That guy's very weird. It's very weird. He always has. He's always holding a glass of something.
He is. It's his pimp cup. I think it has. I'm pretty sure it has a name. Yeah, he was really big when I was in middle school, so I was really into Little John back then.
Little John. He kind of vanished, right? I haven't heard of him in a while.
No, not for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hasn't turned up yet. We'll see.
Good one. Yes. We'll see if he will ever turn up, because I don't know. You never know, right?
It's true.
But he was like when you go to these parties and you always have this friend that drinks too much and start doing a lot of stupid things, come on guys, let's dance, let's go, woo! And then he gets a glass of something, and then he start, and spills drink on people, and people want to fight him, and then you have to stop, and all that. So he looks like that kind of guy, totally insane.
He does.
But it is like
he is, or
yeah, but it is like for him, I think in his head, the party hasn't been over yet. It's like it's always going on.
It never will end.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's impressive. I'm impressed. He's really holding on.
Yeah. Okay. The next phrasal verb here is to look out for. Look out for. Oh yeah, that's the one I made a little change. It was only look out. but then I added the word for. And I'm here to take care of someone, right?
Yeah, it's a good one, and it's a important one. We have to look out for each other.
Yes.
Always.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, which means like to protect and make sure that you don't get hurt, or nothing bad happens to you or anybody else. I don't know. All right.
Exactly.
Can you think of any other thing? Only look out, right?
Look out. Yeah, look out for. Well, you could say look out for in a way of like a warning, like be careful. Look
Yeah.
out for that giant hole you might walk into.
Yeah, like if you're crossing the street, right? And then look out for the car, right? That's coming. I think I would use for too because of watch out. Remember, I just said because using watch out, I would use for. Watch out for the car, or just watch out.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Like be careful. Hey, look, the car's coming. Right?
People say that to me a lot. I don't pay attention, so I hear this phrase a lot. Very dangerous.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No doubt. You're saying like when you're crossing the street?
Yeah, or just in general, like when I'm walking around, everyone's like, look out, you're gonna step on that dog or bump into that woman or trip over that tree. But yeah, I always have my head in the clouds, which is a nice idiom. Means
Yeah, that's a nice
I'm
expression.
always daydreaming. I'm never focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah, but it is not because you have your head buried in your smartphone, right? So it's
No, thankfully not.
okay.
Terrible.
Let me just see here. Okay. Okay. The next one, what is get along? I don't know. You are 35 years old, right?
I am?
Yeah. No, you are 32. I forgot now.
No, not even close.
Like 25, actually.
Yeah, I'm 26.
26. My God.
I have an old soul. That's why.
So you don't remember the cartoon Get Along Gang?
No, I don't. What is that?
No, it's just a gang that got along
They get
fine.
along. Wow, really creative with that one.
Yeah, but it is that, it's not like I really remember that. It was old when I saw it, but it was a kid, but it was a very nice cartoon. But anyway, the name is Get Along Gang. I believe a lot of us here. It was very popular in Brazil. And they had this song, Get Along Gang. It was, oh, come on, it was very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
So what is the meaning of get along there? And normally we use the
along.
preposition with, right? Get
Right.
along with. By the way,
Right.
guys, the list of the phrasal verbs that we are covering here is down here in the description of this video. Okay, so you can download the list or see the list here in the description too. So what is the meaning of that? Get along.
Get along. If you get along with someone, that means that you have a friendly relationship with them.
Yes.
So you and I think we get along. Do you
Very
think
well,
we get
I'd say.
along?
Very well, I'd say.
Good.
Yeah. I hope so. I don't know. If you're not
hope
lying
so.
to me.
That would be a long, long lie. I've known you for I think over a year now. So I would be a very good actress. They should give me an Oscar.
Over a year? Really? Wow.
I think so. Yeah.
Wise. Did not know that. I don't count, I don't keep because that makes me, I don't know, look cold or something. I don't like that. Yeah, because time just passes really fast.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. But there are a lot of people who are very difficult to get along with. Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you have any friend who's nah? I don't say that because it is recording here, so it's not get too personal. But I'm sure you know some people.
Of course, everyone knows someone, right, that they don't get along with. Sometimes I don't get along with my friends, but you know, we love each other, so we figure it out and we make it work.
Good.
Yeah.
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 Get by. I like this one. Get by. So another phrasal verb here. Get by. What do you understand by that? Actually, I forgot to write it. Oh, and I found in a dictionary here, I did not know that you can also use get along, meaning get by. Is that true? Is that normal to you there?
We're getting along. Yeah, I guess so. I think you could use
So
it in the
getting
same
along
way.
with what you have.
Yeah, getting along. Or if someone asks you, you know, oh, how are you doing? And you say, oh, we're getting along. Means we're doing okay. We're making things work. We're dealing with what we have.
Yeah, but when I hear someone saying like you're getting by or I'm getting by, sounds like it's not a good situation. It's pretty much like they're facing maybe some difficulties here and there, but they're like surviving, right? It's pretty much the
Exactly.
idea.
Yeah, surviving was the word I was just thinking of too. Yeah, it's like just enough, you know. Things aren't great, but you're making the best of the situation or trying to be okay.
Yes, getting by. Yeah, that's I could use that to talk about a lot of Brazilians here because we're facing a very serious crisis here, financial crisis, and many Brazilians literally just getting by.
Exactly. Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
it is really hard to get by in Brazil.
I imagine so. I imagine.
Nah, no, you have no idea.
No, I don't. I have no idea. I just know the wonderful Brazilians that I know. They're all good people. They tell me a little bit, but yeah,
But it's
I've never
hard.
been.
It's hard. Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a serious problem here. Like a lot of people have not been paid, and they even depend on others to donate food. It's just it's just insane. And what they do here is, yeah, I don't want to get into politics, but it's just unfair, totally unfair, because they punish the ones that cannot fight them. The government always, they are very smart, right? They just take advantage of the retired people
Mm-hmm.
or the disabled people because
Mm-hmm.
they know they can't fight back. You know that,
Definitely.
right? So they are the ones who
Mhm.
suffer the most. It is like when they then when they get some money, they pay first. The ones who are still working, and then they let the retired people, the old people, just for later, right? Yeah, whatever. If they die, it doesn't matter, right?
It's awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Fall through. Fall through is the next phrasal verb from the list that we have here in the description of this video. So fall through, what does that mean?
Fall through. So if we have plans or maybe an arrangement, we it might fall through, which means that it doesn't happen or it fails to happen,
Yes.
right?
Perfect.
So
Perfect. You have a plan.
hopefully too many things don't fall through for you in your life, but of course we all have a project or a plan
Oh
that falls
yeah.
through.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it's pretty common what I see here. People just blame the time or blame the lack of money, for example, financial problems. But I believe that many plans that people make here to just fall through because of they're incompetent. Incompetent in the sense that they are not organized enough to do what need to be done.
Hmm. Yeah,
And then they blame something else, never themselves.
of course not.
Right.
No one, yeah, we need, many people don't take responsibility for their actions. So it's easier to blame someone else or the circumstance, but
Perfect.
yeah.
Yes. So true. So true. But how do you feel when, for example, you have a plan and your plan falls through? That means it doesn't. happen the way you wanted.
Yeah, it always feels terrible sometimes. So here's my thing. I think I've told you this before.
Maybe.
When I make plans with people, sometimes I'm secretly happy if they fall through, because that means I can stay in my pajamas and watch
Oh
TV.
yes.
So I'm okay, but not always. Not always. Sometimes I'm very sad when plans for maybe travel, if I have a trip that I want, but
Mhm.
maybe I don't have enough money, or the plane ticket isn't for sale anymore. There aren't any left. It can be difficult, and that's always hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're always traveling, right? And there at the country.
Always
Um,
traveling, yes.
yeah. And obviously you guys make a lot of plans, right?
Oh yeah.
And I believe many of them have fallen through.
Oh yeah, at least 60%, if not more. We make very big, grand plans, but most of them fall through. But
Yeah.
that's life.
Living and learning. You just have to learn from them, right?
Exactly.
Nice. The
Exactly.
next one here is run out of. Run out of.
Yes, run out of. I am running out of coffee. I have no more
Hey, I
coffee
like
in
that
my
mug.
mug.
Isn't that a
Thanks.
Starbucks?
I think it's a Starbucks mug, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It's very heavy. I like heavy mugs. They're the best.
Yeah. And look, it's big. You-
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so sad that there's
yeah, but
nothing left.
all that. Yeah, but all that. But you were drinking coffee, right? And that's, I don't know, that's a lot of coffee there.
Yeah, us. Well, so here's the thing, right? In Brazil, do you drink coffee in a big mug, or do you drink coffee in a small cup?
Normally it's a small one.
Yeah. See, us Americans, we like everything big. That's not a lie, and that goes for our coffee as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a lot of people would think this is actually a small mug in America.
No, yeah, I have seen bigger ones, but
Hmm.
this one definitely just for coffee looks just, I don't know, it's too much.
Yeah.
Hey, Rafael, how you doing, man? It just looks too much to me.
Oh, hi, Rafa. Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's almost gone. I have almost run out of it. So it means that there is almost nothing left. But run out of means 100%. There is no more left.
Yes, yes. So when you run out of something, that means you don't have it anymore because you have used it up, right? Or
Exactly.
in this case, you have drunk all that you had there, right? All the coffee.
Exactly. All gone.
Yes. But it's interesting because if you say, hurry up, like for example, hurry up, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. It doesn't sound to me like you don't have more time. It sounds like it is almost over, right? Maybe because it's happening. You see the
Yeah.
same way, or you see like we don't have any more time.
Hmm. I don't know.
I
I've
don't know.
never
I don't know
thought
why I
about
said.
that. So it's kind of like a half glass, half empty, or half
Yes.
full. But yeah, I could see it in either way. I think I see it as no more time left. Time is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, but then that wouldn't make any sense because you just say, hurry up, you're running out of time. Why would you tell someone to hurry up if you don't have more time? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, maybe because it's in the to get a little grammary, because it's in the progressive, you're running
Yes,
out. It's
yes, that's what I meant. Yes.
happening. But you're right. No, I totally agree with you. It's a little contradictory.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't know, I said the word time, but I sounded like it was weird. I said time. Who said time? Who speaks like that?
I wasn't gonna correct you. That happens. It happens to me all the time too.
But who
All the
speaks like
time.
that? Texting people? I don't know. It's just like
All the time.
all
Time.
the time.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been
It's,
spending too much time in Texas?
I don't know. I don't know. I listen to all kinds of accents, movies and all that. It's just I don't know. I guess some of these accents there. Um, what do you guys? What is the expression? Have rub off on me? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
rubbed off on me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
rubbed off on me. That's another nice expression there. I forgot. Yeah, yeah. Have I always here pointing out that I skipped put up with. I meant to run out of, but I forgot put up with. Yeah,
Mm.
but I like run out because it's used. It's a very common expression. I see that a lot, a lot. Um, like to talk about food, to talk about time, to talk about patience, to talk about I don't know. It's like everywhere I see that, right? Um, run out of, but obviously run out of. No, run out of cash even sounds okay to me. I wouldn't say run out of. You would say run out of money. That sounds weird to me. I would say
No,
maybe run
yeah.
out of cash. You would say that too.
Run out of money. Run out of
Yeah,
cash.
yeah. I don't know why
Yeah.
cash sounds better to me. But maybe just it's just an impression. But run out of patience. I hear that all the time too. Right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. When
But
I was a
that doesn't happen to you. You don't run out of patience so easily, so fast. Right?
Now I don't. When I first started teaching, it was a test. I had to learn how to be more patient.
Yeah, but it was the beginning, so it's fine.
Exactly. Exactly. Way back when.
Now you're okay.
Now I'm pretty patient, I think. I try to be.
Okay, put up with.
Good. Yeah, put up with. So if you put up with something, you tolerate or accept it. And it's usually when you don't like it. It's a negative
Yes.
thing or unpleasant, right?
Yes.
So before this lesson, this video, I didn't want to put up with my cat meowing at the door. I opened the door.
Yeah, I don't know if there's because here, for example, a mother-in-law, these
Hmm.
mothers-in-law, they are not. Let's say it's not like the guys like him so much. Normally they are not good people. We have some good ones, but yeah, we have a lot of nicknames for them, and none of them is good. So I don't know if this is it is like this there in the U.S. But what happens is um, if you are married and then you have obviously a mother-in-law there, um, and if this mother-in-law is a bad person, yeah, I'm sorry, I have to put up with her since she's the mother of your wife, right?
That's
So
true.
yeah, yeah, you have to put up with her on Sundays when she comes over just out of the blue. Hey, I'm here.
Are you speaking from experience?
Nah, no, I don't have one. I don't have one, so it's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think my mom is watching, so we should be careful what we
Nah,
say.
but your mom is nice.
Hi,
I
mom.
like her.
She is a very nice mom. She's great. Best.
Yeah, I would like to get Steve's opinion there. Nah, but she is. I'm sure she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
The next one here is take off. Take off.
Yes. So take off. We have a few different definitions for take off, but we'll start with the one on the list first. So if
Mhm.
something takes off, like a product, activity, career, it becomes very successful,
Mhm.
right? So um, Starbucks, for example, has really taken off across the world. Almost every country has a Starbucks now, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. We have a lot. I don't know. We have some here.
Yeah,
I have never been to one actually.
they're
My
okay.
wife once bought something there, but I'm not into coffee. Okay, so it's not.
Mm,
You know,
gotcha.
actually, I hate coffee. I used to drink a lot of Yeah, I used to drink a lot of coffee with milk.
Mm,
In
hmm.
the past when I was a child. That's pretty common here. Pretty common. You mix coffee and milk. That's pretty
Mm.
common here. You guys don't do that there, right?
I think so. You mean mostly milk with like a little bit of coffee?
Yeah, but it depends on how you like it. It could be like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that. We have something we call café au lait, which is French for coffee with milk.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
French.
And
Because it
most
sounds
people,
more beautiful when you talk.
yeah, of course. But a lot of people take milk in their coffee, their American coffee. I don't put milk in mine. We say I drink it black, which means no milk, no sugar. But some people drink it with a
Wow,
little
no
or a
sugar?
lot. No sugar. I like it bitter.
Wow. Yeah. My wife likes and she likes coffee, but I don't think she drinks coffee without sugar. I don't think so. But she likes bitter drinks. You know, she likes that. She drinks some tea. That's Rafael said take off to stop working temporarily. Take away or remove. I don't know to stop working temporarily. Take off. Oh yeah. Like I'm like take some days off. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was reading this article. I think it was today about this woman that took some days off just to take care of her sick dog. Hey, it was beautiful.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know if you. I don't know. I don't know where exactly that was. Okay, just I
yeah,
haven't finished reading that, but I'm sure it was not in the U.S. Right?
I'm sure it was in the US.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe,
pets are like family here. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Maybe what? Uh, Switzerland, maybe.
maybe.
Sweden, yeah, they love doing that. I don't know. It's countries there. Yeah, but we have that, Rafael. Only when you talk about these, okay? But like, take some days off. You can take, I don't know, a week off, a month off, maybe
Oh,
forever.
right. And also take off has so many definitions, but
Oh
if
yes.
maybe you mean remove, you could take off clothes.
Oh yes. Another very
Uh,
common one. Take off your clothes. All right.
mm-hmm.
There was this guy here in he's a very famous actor, and I believe it was a soap opera. I don't know, but then he was very sexist and all that. And then when he wanted to have sex with his wife, he just go like, "Yeah, take off your clothes. I want to use you."
Ugh, ugh, ugh,
Ah, come on.
ugh.
Oh, come on. That was sexy in 1935. Uh,
There you go.
along with cigarettes, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah,
Very sexy.
yeah. It's like 6 in 10 doctors recommend Marlboro. Just like,
Isn't that
right?
crazy? That was a thing.
That was huge. It was huge. And then you had this poster of a doctor smoking, right? I remember I saw here on YouTube this the Flintstones, you know the Flintstones?
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
was a commercial. The Flintstones smoking. It's a camel.
What?
Have you ever seen it? Black and white.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah. Because the Freddie and Barney, they were stressed out because of their wives, right? Because that's what you women do. You just stress us out. But no, just kidding. But they were stressed out, and then they went out to smoke, and they were there smoking. It was very weird. You know, it's black and white. It was very weird because the cigarette was, I don't know. It was like it had been photoshopped into. It was weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it was 19. I don't know what 40 something. I don't know. Maybe before that. I don't know.
Wow,
It was a
sounds like there's
long time ago.
a lot of things wrong with that commercial.
Oh yes, yes. Have you seen that? There's these posters and an advertisement. Um, I don't remember the exact words, but it is like blow in her face and then she will follow you, something like this. I don't know. And then there's this guy blowing smoke in the face of a woman. You know, it's like, and then she's there. Wow. You know? Wow.
Wow,
Give me,
I love
give me
this
lung
cigarette
cancer. Woo! I love lung cancer.
That's crazy. But I mean these stereotypes still exist today. I
I'm
mean,
not about cigarettes. Okay, come on,
no,
that's not sexy at all.
no,
It
I agree.
used to be in the past, because if you remember the movies from the 80s, right?
Mhm.
Almost all guys there and women too. They used to smoke, and that was a sign of, if it was a guy, it was a sign that the guy was really tough, and if it was a woman, that was a sign that she was really sexy. You know, I remember Lethal Weapon. What is his name? Mel Gibson and all that. But you know, all old movies, the 80s, but the 80s, crazy times. But I like the 80s. You don't remember the 80s. You're not from the 80s. I'm not either.
Sorry.
But I remember a lot of things. Rafael is from the 80s. We have a lot of people watching here that I believe are from the 80s. Anyway, we have here, take off your clothes. Yeah. And if you talk about an airplane too, right? The airplane takes off and start flying. Right. Exactly. And that's pretty much the idea for the first definition that you gave for a career. Right. It's like pretty much like an airplane taking off like that.
Exactly.
Right.
Perfect.
Make up for.
Make up for. So if we want to make up for something bad or a bad experience, then we want to make them feel better. And usually we use this when we ourselves, when we did something that hurt someone else. We want to make up for our actions. Or we can talk about like a relationship. You know, maybe after you have a big fight with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you want to make up for the things you said.
Yeah. Yes. Make up has a lot of definitions too. Right. But yeah, I understand, like, to compensate for something and that you have done, like you said, something probably bad that hurt someone or something that you shouldn't have done. And then you need to make up for it. Right?
Yep. Exactly.
Like you say something bad to Steve, and then later you try to make up for it, like cooking his favorite food.
Do you watch my life?
That's pretty
are
much.
You watching me? Do you know? How do you know?
That's pretty much like every couple's dilemma. You know, it's always the same. It's always the same. Okay. Obviously, if it is the opposite, I'm sure Steve would not cook for you, right?
No. He might make me popcorn from the bag where it's already popped. He might like make me an Oreo cookie by taking it out of the.
Yeah, he would just try. He would just be extremely nice, right?
Exactly.
But that's our way to make up for some bad things that we have done. You know, hey, hon, do you need something? If you need, just let me know. Okay, I'm here. Are you sure you don't need anything? Okay. Remember, I'm here. Right?
Does it work?
Well, you tell me. You're the woman. I'm the guy. So I don't know. Yeah, here works, but you know, obviously, you guys have all the men figured out. You know what we're doing, right? You know why we're doing that. You know, just when it, like I was talking to another student the other day, and then I told her, look, everybody lies. Maybe women lie. Maybe guys lie more than women. I don't know. But the point is, we are horrible at it. You know, you're so bad at it. You know, you can just spot a lie just like a mile away. Right? You know, it's crazy. But to make up for, yes. What is the? Oh yeah, it's the same thing we have here. Fall for. It's a nice one. I like this one.
Yeah, this is great. And I whenever I think of fall for, I think of fall in love.
Now, make up for, it's not regret. Sorry. Rafael said that. It's not regret, Rafael. It's just compensate for. That's the compensate for something. You know, you did something bad, and then you want to compensate for it. Okay.
Yeah. After the regret, you regret it, and then
but it is not like a synonym, because he put that like a synonym, so it's not a synonym. But yeah, certainly you regret it, and then you try to compensate. Fall for, you were saying, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, fall for, I think of fall in love, right?
Yes.
So when you really, really love someone at the very beginning, right? You see them and sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast, but you start to have feelings for them and
Yeah.
you start loving them.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
When you fall in love with someone, it's fall for, or or you are deceived.
Isn't that
Right?
funny? Two totally, completely different definitions.
Nah, I don't know. Being in love is pretty much like being deceived.
You're so cynical.
Because who has never done anything stupid because of love? In the name of love, right?
That's true.
Some things that you just look back and you just say, "Oh my God, how could I do something so?" Right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So you're totally deceived there. Deceived into doing some things that we would never do, probably.
That's That's true. I watch a lot of basketball, and I really was never into watching basketball, but I
You
have to
did.
now. I
Oh,
do
you do
now.
now. You do now. Yeah.
I fell for someone who liked basketball, and now I fall for the trick of he says, "Oh, let's watch a movie," and then I look at the TV screen and it's basketball
Oh shit.
every day. That's love.
and yeah, he said, "Let's." Oh, come on, but you know that. And you know when he just okay, let's watch a movie. You know, it is basketball. How do you fall for it?
I have hope.
Okay.
And I'm let down every time. Now I'm better at it now, but when we first started dating a long time ago, I would fall for it much more easily. Now I say, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. And if you're a naive person, you can fall for anything,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Like children, for example. You know, it's very
Hmm.
easy to lie to a child, and then they would believe you, and then they would fall for your let's say, I don't know, whatever you're trying to do there. I don't know, whatever you try to pull. Um, but yeah, yeah. Normally, it's interesting because normally I use fall in love when it is related to love. Me, okay, that's me, and
Hmm.
fall for when it has this negative connotation there. Um, but I know both meanings, but I normally
Hmm.
don't use that like fall for someone.
Hmm.
But I see it a lot. I believe it's very common there, right? Something that you
Yeah.
guys use all the time.
Yeah, it's a very romantic way, I think, to say that you are loving someone.
Perfect. We have there now get off and the opposite get on and then get in and get out.
Yeah, this one is always confusing because in English, you can't really think of it literally because it just depends on what it is that you're talking about, right? So you get on the bus,
Mm-hmm.
get off the bus, but you get in a car and you get out of a car. So
Yeah.
it depends, of course, on what you're using. That tells you. How did you remember which ones went with which?
Uh, I don't know. I'm a teacher, so I'm always using these things. So
Well,
that's
no,
why I
I'm not
remember.
talking about right now. I'm talking about way back when you were first learning English. I mean, you were very young, so
I
maybe
was
you.
not very young, but yeah, I
No?
was. Yeah, I don't know. I was 20 something.
Oh, wow. I thought you started learning when you were like in school.
No,
And
no,
wow.
no. I was very old. I believe 25 maybe.
Wow.
Um, and what was the question again?
When you first started learning English, how did you remember get off or get on or in or out?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I read it's something very interesting happens to me in my case.
Hmm.
Um, I have a horrible memory, but when it comes to English, I can remember some crazy things. You
Mm.
know, I remember when I had this notebook full of notes. Obviously, that's why it is called notebook, but full of notes. And and the pages were not numbered, but I knew where to find virtually anything I needed. Just like I knew the page, and I would go straight to the page. It was crazy. But if you ask me, like, Elder, what do you ate yesterday? I don't remember. Literally, I don't remember. Not joking. I don't remember. It's insane, right? Okay. Focus. Okay, now it's good. And I was going to say something about this here too. Oh yeah, this reminds me of a movie, Mission Impossible. I think it was Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. You know that movie, right?
Oh, I know of it. I haven't seen it.
Okay, but there's this very famous scene right at the beginning of the movie, because it was this very difficult scene, and Tom Cruise did not use any stuntman there, so he did it himself. He likes to do that, right? And then he's like glued to the airplane, but to the outside of the airplane. And then he's there outside the airplane, and then the guys go, Ethan, where are you? Where are you? And then he goes like, oh, I'm on the plane. It's like, how did you get in the plane? No, I'm not inside in the plane. I'm on the plane. On. So, so it was even confusing there, you see, because he was literally on, like outside, but on the plane. And he did that himself. He's totally crazy. But it was an amazing scene. Amazing scene. The best part of the movie. Peter was just at the beginning of the movie. But anyway, yeah, get on, get off. What I've read is that when you talk about, and that's a definition I saw here, when you talk about means of transportation, for example, if it is big enough for you to walk inside, you use on. If it is not, you just use in. That's a crazy definition, but it's what I have found here.
That makes sense.
Long time ago. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense if you think about some basic things, but then it will depend on what kind of car you're talking about. No, I'm just kidding. A car, normally you're going to use in. What kind of boat you're talking about. Normally a small boat, what would you say? You would say in a boat, or you would say on a boat?
Yeah, I would say if it was a small boat, like you know those really small speed racer ones with like 2 seats, I would say get in. But a boat that was like a yacht, like a Jay-Z and Beyonce yacht, definitely get on that.
Yeah, like the one you have.
Yeah, the one that I have right out back in my private pond.
No, when you didn't let me finish the sentence. Like the one you have every time you go to bed and sleep and dream about it.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm dreaming of my upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know, right?
I wish. One day, maybe, we might trade in the RV for a yacht. People do that. They live on, well, not a yacht, but a boat. Live on boats. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, it's not as exciting as an RV, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
That's more exciting, getting the road. Maybe it's because I don't like the ocean so much.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
You get seasick. Just makes me sick.
Seasick? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I went fishing once, and it was all fine. It was funny because it was all fine, and it was like, yeah, I don't know why people just complain about this. It's just normal here. I'm okay. I'm fine. But then, right now, I don't know, after some hours, I just started, when you just keep looking at the ocean, I don't know, it's just crazy. And then I felt really sick, and it was like I couldn't stop. Couldn't stop feeling bad. It was very weird. I believe I got traumatized, and I don't want to do it again.
Fair enough. There's worse things you could not do.
Yeah. So lay off. Normally we use laid off, right, with verb to be, the passive, right?
Right, because of course, yeah, we're talking about when someone lays you off, but we always say, we talk about ourselves, right? So we say, I was laid off, right? To be and laid. So thankfully, I have never been laid off, which means I have never had to leave my job because there's no more money to pay me, or because the project has ended, something like that. So it's different than being fired. Being fired is because you did something bad. Being laid off is usually a reason with the company, not
Perfect.
necessarily with you.
That's that's an interesting difference there. So if you're fired, probably you did something bad there. So you had some reasons to be terminated, right? So if you're laid off, they could blame I don't know, the world crisis. I don't know, okay, world financial crisis. Then they don't have any more money, and then they need to cut costs, and then they would just laid you off. No, they
Lay
would
you off.
lay you off. Yeah, they would lay you off, or you would get laid off. That sounds okay to me, right?
Yeah, that sounds good. Exactly.
Nice. It's a very common expression too. I see that a lot. I see that a lot. But come up. We didn't see that before. I know it was make up. Come up.
Come up. So the definition we have here, we have a few definitions, but this is a good one. So if someone comes up to you, right, they will approach you. So it just means to walk towards and maybe to talk. Maybe they don't talk. Maybe they just stand in front of you quietly and creepily.
That would. Can you imagine that? Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are so creepy sometimes.
Yeah, they are.
Why would you come up to a woman and just stop there and just say nothing? Maybe the guy froze, right? Because the guy was too nervous or something.
Maybe, but you can tell. I've had people just walk up and they just kind of stare at you, give you they have the crazy eyes, they give you that look, and then they walk away and you say, oh, okay, that's going to haunt my nightmares for a few weeks.
Wow, I don't know. Crazy. That sounds crazy to me. I believe I have never seen it. Only in some I don't know, horror movies.
Every day is a horror movie here.
Oh, really?
No, but
yeah, no, it's because you're a woman. I'm sure you have gone through some really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, so hopefully if someone comes up to you, they have something good to say, or at least they have something to say.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know why people would ever do that, but anyway, yes.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, maybe a gay guy would come up to me and say, "Hey,
Maybe.
do you come here often?"
Yeah, that's a great line. It works about 100% of the time. So
Yes, and I would just play along.
Good.
But I don't know. That sounds weird. If you just you come here often, and we just say, no. So I guess I'm lucky.
Oh, burn. That's rough.
Oh my
That's a
god!
good one. I'm gonna use that one. I've gotta write that down.
Oh, come
Put that in
on.
my pocket for later.
Stop it. But you can also come up with an idea.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
We can come up with an idea that can change the world, maybe.
Yeah, that's our dream, right? Hopefully.
Yes. Like me here, but it's not my ideas to change, but I'm always coming up with ideas. Okay, to do some things here and there. It's my ideas. I don't know. They come faster than my actions. I would say I have a lot of ideas, but it's hard to keep up. All right.
Another good one. Keep up.
Yeah.
See, we're just littering this conversation with phrasal verbs, even ones we didn't pick.
Yeah, let's go. Let's work out.
Work out. So, right, we have the simple definition, which I think most people know as a noun, right? To work out, to exercise, or to a verb, I guess. But here we're talking about if something works out, it happens in a way that we want, right? So, Maybe we make plans with someone. We're not sure if it's going to happen, but then in the end, it all works out because everything happens how we want it to happen. Like this video today, everything worked out. We are both here with stable
Perfect.
internet. It's great.
Perfect. Yes. Yes. You can talk about a relationship too, right? Like, for example, if a man and a woman and they get divorced, and then you can ask, "Oh, what happened?" I don't know. It didn't work out.
Hopefully, you have more to say if you get divorced. But that's true.
Yeah, I just wanted to use the expression.
Didn't work out. It's good though. I like it.
But you hear I don't know, celebrities saying that all the time.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
didn't work out because they don't want to tell exactly what happened.
Mhm.
But no, it didn't work out.
Mhm.
You can talk about, like you said, a plan. I don't know, literally, anything that doesn't happen as you expected, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
But it's extreme. It's extremely common. It's
Yeah.
extremely common. To get away with murder.
Mm. That's a show, right? How to
Yes,
Get Away with Murder.
how to get away with murder.
I
Yes.
watched the whole season in like a week. I binged that show and then I got sick
Oh,
of it. I haven't watched it.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have. I'm gonna use another phrasal verb here. I run out of patience very, very easily now. I don't. I don't. I just. I don't know. I just start watching and I just go like, nah, this is not worth my time. So I'm gonna do something else because it's just too stupid or too cliched. And then
Mhm.
you know, it's difficult to find a show now that just wows me and just keeps me there watching with my eyes just glued. So it's really hard now.
Sure. Sure. So if we get away with murder, that means that we murder someone and no one finds out, right? But
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be
What?
murder.
OJ Simpson?
I didn't say it.
I can say it because I'm black, so it's fine. No, I'm just kidding.
But there are many people who
But
have
it is
gotten
true.
away.
It is true. Yeah, but everybody's pretty much like everybody believes he did it, but he got
Mhm.
away with it, right?
True. That's true.
Um, that's what I read. Okay, it's not like you don't have to you don't have an opinion about it. Forget it. Let's go to give. It
I
is
plead the
it is,
fifth.
oh yes, you should, you should. It's crazy. I'm just kidding here, but it is crazy when I still don't understand that. Still don't
Yeah.
understand that, because and that's coming to my country, but it's yeah, we can talk about this another day more, in private. But give out.
Give out, right? Like giving out
Yeah,
candy,
out. Yeah, give out. Hmm.
right? So we distribute is a nice word too, but
Hmm.
give out is more common. So you can give out your phone number to someone that you
Hmm.
like, or you
Yes.
can give out donations to different charities.
Yeah. Here today is a holiday, and it is what we call a Children's Day.
Mm,
And yeah, and here we have this habit of giving out candies to children. So you have a lot of children out there in the street, and then some people just drive by and then they stop and then they give kids candies, and or people give out candies from their houses, and then people go there. It's pretty nice. It used to be a lot better in the past,
hmm
because we used to get a lot of good candies, but now we only get the cheap one, you know, cheap candies.
So it's like Halloween, but without the costumes,
Oh yeah,
kind of.
perfect, like that.
Ah,
And you
gotcha.
don't have to say trick or treat.
Ah, that's fun though.
You don't have to say that. You just go there, give my F candy, give my F candy. It's like you say that.
Give me my candy.
Yeah, give me my candy. Bah. Yeah, kids today they're just like that. Right? Yeah, where's my candy? No, I'm just kidding. They don't do that here. But you see, it's normal to see a lot of kids just walking out, and then they have the backpacks,
Mm-hmm.
and to put the candies in, and they come home with a lot of candies. I remember in the past I used to come home with a lot of candy, and my God, whew,
Sugar rush for years.
yes, lots of cavities too. And I hated to go to the dentist. God, who
Bad
likes that, right?
combination. Oh
I
God,
think that
not
I think
me.
that's a lot better. But that little drill, just my God, that gave me nightmares.
Still gives me nightmares. Ugh,
No, I'm serious. Gave me
I know me.
nightmares. Like,
Me too. Me
it
too.
was like after yeah. I don't know if this happened to you, but I was there at home, after a nice visit to a dentist, and it was like I could still hear the freaking drill.
Yeah.
Like, man,
That was yeah. Well, it's because it's like, in your head. It's in your
yes,
skull. You can like feel it in your whole body. It's
crazy, right?
ugh, gives me the chills.
Just gonna get one more here. Hold back. No, I have give up. Now let's get hold back.
We a lot of people say this, in like the clubs here, or when you go out partying, they say, "Hold me back, bro. Hold me back." It
Really?
means It means they want to fight someone. They're
Oh
trying
yeah.
to be tough and macho. And so they say,
So you
"Hold me
say this to
back,
another
hold me back."
person?
Yeah, it means well, you say it like to your friends when you're about
Oh,
to
okay.
fight someone,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes. Or would you say like, don't hold me back?
Yeah, absolutely.
But dude, nobody's holding you back. Dude,
Literally.
you should be doing that. Dude, you didn't tell us. Dude. Yes.
It's perfect. That was a perfect bro impression. I loved it.
Yeah. It's
Right,
more
but
like the that family, the vlog family. They talk like this. I'm
oh, the
not I'm
vlog.
not
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
don't say the
I know
name,
who you're
because
talking about.
don't
Yeah,
say the
yeah.
name. Don't say the name. It's not, yeah. We're not gonna give them this. No.
Never.
Or like, yeah. But the other guy I like, the PewDiePie. PewDiePie is nice. That guy I like. He's cool. But hold back. What is that?
Hold back. So if you're going to do something, or maybe someone is going to do something to you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So holding back would be preventing
Mm-hmm.
that thing from happening. So we can hold back emotions, right?
Perfect.
Sometimes we say holding back tears, like when you watch a really sad movie with your new boyfriend or girlfriend, but you don't want them to see you cry, so
Yeah.
you hold back tears. I don't know if that happens to guys, but
We do this all the time. Are you crying? Ah, something just, I just have something here in my eye. It's like,
allergies.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. Yeah. Yes. But it does happen. There is a song, I believe, Simply Red. Holding, holding back to you.
Oh
Something.
yeah, holding me back, something holding me back.
Of course not. That's another one. That's an
Oh,
R&B thingy. Uh,
yeah.
every time I
We're
try to
really hip
leave, something.
and
Yeah,
with
it's
the
like every
time.
time I try to leave, something keeps holding me back. Something like this. I don't know. I don't even know if it is holding me back or. No, I think it's holding me back every time. Because it makes sense, right? Every time I try to leave a relationship, something keeps holding me back.
Hmm.
It does make sense, but I'm not sure if it is that in the song. But yeah, and hold back feelings. You said that, and that's not healthy at all,
Hmm.
right?
Exactly. Definitely
We
not.
guys do that a lot. I believe women are more. I don't, it's more. It's okay if you just express your feelings, but we guys, we tend to hold back what we feel, how we feel more, and that takes a huge toll on us.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, hold back to prevent you from doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think
let me think of another example here. Hold back, preventing someone from doing something. Can you think of it? Something?
So
Oh,
sometimes when someone is talking and maybe I want to tell you something, but I'm afraid I'm going to hurt your feelings, I might say to you, don't hold back. Tell me everything. So
okay.
don't keep whatever it is, you can tell me the truth even if it's bad. That's how I probably hear it most often.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. All right. I guess that's it. Let me see if Clever was here too. Say hi to Clever. You know Clever is always here.
Oh, hi, Clever.
Yeah. Um, all right. As I imagine here, we didn't have time to cover all of them, and we went over all of them pretty fast.
Yeah, we're close. We missed 3. That's not bad. Not bad for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Rafael was just saying very good class. Was this a class?
It felt a little like a class, I guess, but
Yeah.
with some fun chatting in the middle.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't? No.
Oh, should be more like a conversation here.
The world is your
Ah, yeah,
classroom, Helder.
Rafael said it was. So if he says so, right? What can I say?
He says it was, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows best.
Yes. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Don't forget that we have here in the description of this video the full list of phrasal verbs that we have covered, and also we have a more comprehensive list to be downloaded, and all the phrasal verbs that we talked about here in the description. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. I would like to thank you again, my friend Julia. It was nice to have you here. It's a nice conversation. We do these very often, right? But I could
Hmm.
be doing that for hours and hours and hours.
Hmm.
It was very nice. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you everyone for watching.
It's good. And now I have to tell you that just as soon as I find it, because I don't think I can find it here now. When you have a lot of tabs open, you know me, right? A lot of
Oh
tabs
yeah.
here,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I shouldn't have. Well, my God. Okay. Um, 1,803 now. So
Woo!
getting close to 2,000. That was my goal, right? Told you.
If
Till the end
anyone
of
is
the year.
watching this video and they aren't subscribed, they should definitely subscribe to your channel.
Perfect. Perfect. I couldn't have said that better myself. Yes. I have been watching, these streamers too much. I'm starting to talk like them, and I don't like that. Maybe that's where I got it. I have to say time.
You watching some southern streamers?
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I like to see them playing. And it's just like, but one thing that PewDiePie is always saying is dab on haters, dab on haters, dab on haters. See that? You don't see that? You don't see him doing that?
No, I don't watch PewDiePie. I'm
Oh, come
sorry.
on. He's so nice. You have to watch him.
Yeah.
It's okay to talk about him here because I like him. It's okay. He's good. And he's the best of the best. All right. Again, thanks a lot. I'll see you when I see you. You know when.
See you soon.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. And we're going to be back here someday in the future, live. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Julia.